The Kerala Police and the State Excise Department have launched a major crackdown on the drug menace in Kerala. As part of their drive, the Excise Department is found to be focusing on complaints of drug abuse in Malayalam film industry. The leading directors and actors against whom Excise have charged cases include Khalid Rahman and Ashraf Hamza, who are leading film directors in Kerala. The actors against whom the Excise Department and the police have taken cases include Shine Tom Chaku, then Srinath Bhasi. Then the police have questioned or taken statements of many professionals in the film industry. So why all on a sudden is there is an urgent need for controlling the drug mafia in the state? All these film actors and others against whom police proceeded or charged cases are part of a left ecosystem that exists in Kerala. I forgot to name one person who is not from the film industry, but who is a singer, a rapper, a well-known rapper in Kerala. He's called Vedan. So these people, they have something in common. As I said, all of them are part of left ecosystem. By left ecosystem, I don't mean they are members of the CPIM, but these are people who are often self-proclaimed frontline warriors of the left, who jump to protect the left government of Kerala. Then why the left government all on a sudden took an action? Or is it only now that they came to know about the drug menace in Malayalam film industry or the increasing use of drugs in Kerala? Absolutely not. The issue of the influence of drugs in Malayalam film industry and the extent to which it is wreaking havoc in the industry have been very critically and specifically noted by Justice Hema Commission in 2019. Justice Hema Commission looked into allegations of sexual abuse and drug abuse in Malayalam film industry. So what I mean is that the government knew about the gravity of the problem even earlier. Then why they failed to take action and why they are taking action at present? Let's get to the heart of the whole issue. Welcome to Insights. I am Hari Kumar. As I said, the action against against leading actors and directors in Malayalam film industry who are part of a left ecosystem has caused some amount of surprise in Kerala. Why the government all on a sudden initiated a crackdown? This is the question that everybody asks. There is no specific answer or clear answer to that. One of the reasons could be genuine because during the last couple of years, Kerala has become a state where the largest number of drug related cases are registered. So the government might be really worried that this is going to damage the reputation of the government. Of late, there have been many violent crimes in Kerala rooted on drug abuse. So this could also be one of the reasons why government scrambled to take action. Then why take action against these leading film professionals? Maybe that could be a message to the wider society. But you need to note that I already said that those professionals against whom police moved are part of a left ecosystem. Then why act against them? The reason is, if you look into the type of cases registered, you find that the excise have confiscated or seized less than 2 grams of marijuana or cannabis from these people. So it means that the charges against them are not serious at present. So maybe that may be genuine. They might not have kept more than 2 grams of these drugs with them. But if somebody raises a doubt that whether the authorities have colluded with them, whether the amount of drugs seized from those persons have been deliberately lowered to get them bail, I don't have any answer. But such questions come up, surface, because earlier when the police had registered cases against Shine Tom Chaku, and while he was discharged in a cocaine related case by a court earlier, the court had actually criticized the police for providing loopholes. So such remarks of the court give rise to doubts about the real intentions, whether somebody had colluded to lower the quantity of drugs seized from these people. Anyway, let us think that the action of the authorities is sincere. So let's presume like that. But why all on a sudden now? Maybe there may be pressure from the union government, central government, because there is a reason. You know, this drug mafia often operates hand in glove with certain other mafias. For example, drug mafia is closely linked to terror groups. They are linked to money laundering rackets. They are linked to, you know, gold smuggling rackets. So all those groups collude. Drug is a type of narcotic business, is a type of business where they need the help of powerful groups, musclemen, where they need the help of alternate channels to make payments. So this is the effect of, you know, the drug mafia on the economy, on the society will be multifold. So there maybe the center might have pressurized the Kerala government to act, because if the situation goes on like that, the state will become uncontrollable. The society will become a broken society. So I think all those aspects might be behind the current action. Of late there have been a series of violent crimes in Kerala. All of them were rooted on drug abuse. uh, Earlier in Wayanad in Kerala, a couple of murders happened where family members were killed by drug abusers, drug addicts, in a very violent way. This has happened across the state. So the government might have realized the seriousness of the situation. That could be one reason. Then the government might also have realized that being in the company of such leftist, self-proclaimed leftist cine artists may eventually affect the image of the government. So elections are coming. You know, in 2026 there will be state assembly elections. In around 6 months, there is going to be local body elections. Now the situation, law and order situation in Kerala has deteriorated. So I think the government might be afraid that the influence of the drug mafia in the state will be widely discussed, and allegations or criticisms will be raised by the opposition in the coming days. That could be a reason why the government intensified action. But we need to remember that even when the state government initiated a crackdown, the people who they arrested, or the drugs that was seized from them, was of a very less quantity. So these people are going to get away with their crimes. So this is one of the major issues. And as I said, the link of the terror groups, radical Islamist groups, with this drug mafia cannot be denied. During the Sri Lankan Easter blast, the Sri Lankan authorities said the drug money was behind this terror networks in Sri Lanka. The drug mafia was funding the terror activities. Similarly, the Indian Navy at a press conference in Kochi, I think that was in 2021, very clearly said the proceeds or the profits from the drug trade goes to fund terror mafia, terror groups. So, that irrefutably proves the link between terror groups and drug mafia. So, this could be one of the reasons why the government scrambled to take action. Then, of late, there have been many charges against Malayalam film industry. The Malayalam film industry's links with money laundering mafia have been have come up, and the government needs to take action also. So otherwise, it will give an opportunity to the central agencies to come to Kerala and initiate action on their own. So if that happens, even the left supporters who have managed to get away at present will be booked under serious charges, and they would find it very difficult to come out. So the government might have taken into consideration all those aspects. I feel that this could be the real reason why the government initiated action all on a sudden. But we don't know how it is going to end up. Will the government stop it? Will the government go into find go to find the roots of the mafia, the reach of the mafia, who are the real kingpins of this drug trade in Kerala? Only if the government goes after them, only if the security agencies goes after them, then only these raids will have a meaningful outcome. Otherwise, these raids are going to end up as a farce, you know. So let's wait for that. Meet you with, I will come up with updates. Till then, goodbye.